Good Monday morning, LES. It is October 18th, 2021. Please stand for our pledges of allegiance. All right, pay attention because the menu is a little different than is on the paper due to some shipping delays. Today is actually chicken on a bun, fries, salad, and pineapple. We have no birthdays today. On this day in history, in 1867, the United States buys the Alaskan Territory for $7.2 million. Today's trivia is, which animal sleeps with one eye open? Dolphins sleep with one eye open. It's time for another Safe Choices drug-free message. This one is from author, designer, and television star Lauren Conrad.
I grew up in Laguna Beach, California. I spent a lot of time at the beach. I remember every summer I had to do junior lifeguards, which is awful. You're basically like little kids with six-packs because you've been working out all summer. I loved clothes and I loved making things, and I used to sew with my little tiny sewing machine. So just from a very young age, it was just what I wanted to do, and because I'm stubborn, no one can tell me differently. The first time I can remember being aware of drug use around me is as early as 6th or 7th grade. In the beginning, I didn't really understand. I think that I was just still very young and didn't understand exactly what drugs were. There was just this group of kids who just did drugs all the time, and everyone knew it, and you're getting ready to go to college within a few years, and you're worried about your GPA and worried about your future. And I think that when you're so involved in drugs, you have such a lack of interest there, and you just don't really care about your future. After I graduated high school, I moved to San Francisco for a little while, went to the Academy of Art University there. Then I moved back and decided to move to LA to go to FIDM. And once I got into LA, I wasn't just going to college, I was also involved in the entertainment industry, and I think that that was a point where I saw drug use at a whole new level. When you're in Hollywood and you get into drugs and you don't show up for your call time and it gets out there that you're getting into bad things, like that's your career, that's your future. It's sad that people come and they have this bright future and they're so talented, and it's the same story over and over and over, and people don't really learn from it. I don't know that there was one specific thing that, encouraged me not to do drugs. I just genuinely didn't want to do them. It didn't seem that cool to me, and you didn't look that fun. So I just never really had an interest. Even when I started filming the first show, I knew that my end goal was to end up in the fashion industry. I knew that I wanted a clothing line. I wanted to be involved with design. So through the show, I made a lot of relationships that helped me out until I kind of reached a point where it made sense to do, and I was able to do my first line. With fashion, it was just ever since I was little, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do. Writing was an unexpected opportunity, so that was something where we got into it, and then I was like, I really love doing this. And then it came to the time where the book was released, and nobody really knew what to expect. And then, in that first week when I got the call that it was a #1 bestseller, like, that's just not something you expect. My name is Lauren Conrad, and my natural high is getting to design beautiful clothing.
The book fair starts today, so that will be going on in the library. So Miss Leidenfrost will be a little bit busy. It'll look a little different when you go in there. Tomorrow is 4th grade family night. Book fair is going to be going all week. Kind of, make sure you know what you want and have the right amount of money and all that good stuff. And just whatever you get, if it's a book, don't get it out unless your teacher says you can have it out. Okay? And as always, we are better together because we are LES connected.